What's up, guys? Little Blue was needing some repair work and figured I better show him a little bit of love, man. He's been sitting out here blinking for quite a while. I had to repair the wings. My first set of wings worked real good. I mean, I can't complain at all. I mean, as you can see, it's like model airplane construction to make the wings. And my first set of wings, my son and me drank a couple beers and put the beer cans to constructive use. After I fabbed it, oh, let me give you some dimensions. I think it's 21 inches, I'm not sure. Yeah, 21 inches. And the end piece here, 6.5 inches. And the diameter for the end piece is 2 1/8, right on the round end. And it's teardropped. So just make a teardrop. Take a compass and, you know, draw it out and a straight edge and cut your piece out. And you make it out of a poplar that you can buy out at Home Depot. It's 1/4 inch by 3.5. And the spars, they are, if I can find it, yeah, there it is, 3/8 by 3/8 square, and it's 36 inches long. Pretty cheap, you know, materials really. 21 inches long with those specs. Of course, you got to cut little notches in your struts or spars or whatever they are. It's like tongue and groove. It just fits right in there. And how do you do that? Angle grinder. Tool of all trades, man. Anyways, my first one had beer cans for the radius because, of course, beer cans, they mold really easy to go around for that radius right there. And for the long flat section, I got some aluminum flashing out at the depot, and that's what's set on the bottom of the piece. It worked great. I mean, these wings were out in the weather for 3 or 4 years, man, before they finally gave up the ghost. They gave up the ghost last fall, I think it was. And it took me about 15 hours to cobble these together, and I didn't want to put that time into replacing the wings. So I got lazy and cheap, and I cut a piece of PVC in half and used it for the radius edge, and just got me a piece of 1/4 inch plywood and cut it to those specs and screwed it on. The problem was these things are heavy, man. So it takes a hell of a gust of wind to get them turning because just of the weight of the wings. Well, I got tired of that. You know, Little Blue sitting out in the backyard wanting to do some blinking, and he can't do no blinking because the wings are too heavy. So I went ahead and I fabbed up some new wings. And they work pretty good, man. They're really light. It's the same construction I explained before with the old wings. You build the skeletal frame and you wrap it in sheet aluminum, just gutter flashing. You get out at Home Depot. And but with this one, I wrap the gutter flashing all the way around. And if you choose to do this, you're going to need some tools. It took 3 small C-grips, clamp, 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 and 2 large C-grips for clamping on the long spar. And took some fighting. But I got it, you know, so I ain't complaining. That's what's up with Little Blue. Oh, I'll show you how this is all attached right here. This is just a 1/2 inch PVC coupling. that I notched with the angle grinder and slid it on the center spar. I still have to run a bolt through it to attach it. Also, if you look down it, you'll see it's angled just a little bit. You want about a 15-degree angle. You want the front part to be cocked out about 15 degrees to catch the wind and start rotation. Works great, man. I can't complain at all. I'll just leave this off. Yeah, Little Blue was the first dual axial flux wind turbine I built. And Little Blue's, oh, this is my mold I used to cast the stator. Little Blue's got 6 coils of 26 gauge. It's 170 turns on each coil. It's got round magnets, 1-inch diameter, 1/4-inch thick magnets, 24 magnets. One of these days, I'm actually going to have to hook a meter up to this thing and see what it'll put out. I believe it or not, I did it once a couple years ago, and I didn't write the numbers down because the only thing I was going to use blue for is blinking lights. You know, just proof of concept, get on the learning curve for fabrication and construction. That's all Little Blue ever was. But I am curious. I'm going to have to do that sometime, I think. Yeah, I got it hooked up in star. That way I got voltage instead of current. I mean, I need 3 volts to activate the LEDs. Blue needs a new coat of paint's what he needs. But I ain't complaining. Yeah, I took him down, oiled up the bearings, put the new blades on there. Takes a lot less wind for Blue to spin up now, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's about everything I got for the update on Little Blue. I got the wings back together, finally. Oh, if you want to make blades, you can use this concept with a piece of PVC cut in half and a 1/4-inch board, and you know, still same thing, angle it out 15 degrees, but man, it takes a hurricane to get these things spinning because they're just so damned heavy, you know. I mean, in reality, the only torque that the wind should need to apply should be, you know, on your magnets, man, on your rotor. But these are so heavy, it takes a shitload of wind just to start these things turning. These wings, on the other hand, are strong as get-outs, and they're light. So the only thing the wind has to get moving is the rotor. That's it. Got to repair some lights too. Blue's been out here a while, man. But you know, I just tinker whichever iron's in the fire gets hotter first. Is what I pull out and start working with. It's a hobby. Well, wherever you're at in the world, whatever you're doing in the world, have a great evening, have a great day, whatever. Stay positive. Pray your way through the bad parts. Keep on tinkering. Be good, and be good at it. God bless everybody.